Hello and welcome to the Naked Couch. Today we have Aaron, which when I first met him, I was like, is it Aaron? I just had to. How's it going, Aaron?
Yeah, everything is going good.
Mm.
Overall, life has been treating me good. I'm pleased to be living today, pleased to be speaking with you, and I hope to say some things that can inspire and enlighten people.
Okay, all right. Like what?
How about,
Oh,
well, there's a lot of people in the world that are like, they have high ambitions, they have things that they want to do with their life. There may be
Mhm.
some barrier there. I've suffered from that doing a myriad of different things with moderate success. So if I can say things that can raise people's level of consciousness or give them some technical process in order to get to where they want to go, then I'm here for it. We have a short amount of time, so I definitely want to be concise with the things that I say.
All right. It seems you like concise. So you like to break things down, get them together, and just like, let's get to it. One, two, three steps. That's all you need. Let's go for it. What's coming to mind? One thing that pops into your mind that you just gotta do.
Okay, so one thing that I realized from talking to a variety of different people is that belief in oneself is like the first level. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
starts off like in some type of survival mode relative to their lifestyle, their life background, their social values, or family values. So belief in oneself is the way that you find your life's task. Now, there may be different things that you go through to get to your life's task because I'm a creator, so I've wanted to draw, I wanted to rap, I wanted to be a barber, I wanted to be uh, going to marketing, wanted to do sales. So once you look back at all of this, there's a consistent pattern and theme, and that's what leads me to just calling myself a creator because I didn't want to just put myself in a box. So belief in oneself that you can do whatever it is that is in your heart leads you to your life's task, and once you find your life's task, then nothing can stop you on that journey.
All right, cool. So I'm curious, what's something concise that you do that you like to I don't know how to break it down. I mean, to be honest. Like something simple. Like, you wake up out of bed, like what's one routine that you're like you do every single time? Like just one thing. Since we're talking about just one.
Well, these days it's been affirmations. So I just recently read Think and Grow Rich 7 weeks ago, and it's really big on having like a definiteness of purpose. So I made a daily affirmation that I could say to myself before I go to bed and before I wake up, and it's pretty much been life leading me now because everything that I say in my affirmation, either I have done it or I know in my heart that I'm able to do it. So it's like a way to like reprogram my subconscious mind so that like you got subconscious and you got conscious. So the subconscious is always on autopilot. You want the autopilot to always be positive affirmations. You don't want it to be, telling you what you can't do or thinking about what can go wrong. You want to just know that you're giving your best effort. And according to my affirmations, I know I'm doing it every day.
You're very concise. Oh man, there's just something. Okay, so when I met Aaron, it was his smile, and I mean, come on, like, look at that smile. That's your creation. At least that's what I see. That's what I see. It's your creation. Is your smile? Is the little things that pop out as surprise. It's like, you were willing to be fun when I was like, oh, let's play hacky sack. So that was random. I was out of my box there at that wholesome party. Uh, Definitely, I
Good.
don't do that stuff on a daily. That is
Okay.
more getting out of the box and meeting new people and see who also wants to play because that's the part of me that wants to come out. Because I could be in a box, and nursing is, work is, being an adult is, get it done. Oh, Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
you
a
proved
that
it.
can be a barrier though.
Mhm.
For all that we want to do, sometimes we get in our own way with all right, I'll say this. When you're into self-improvement or you're into like personal development, it can become an island sometimes where like the people and places and things around you can be counterproductive. So sometimes it's like a fight or flight where you just like kind of just close in. So the thing I love about David is that he's able to gather like-minded people like yourself and me, and we're able to instantly connect because we know automatically that we have something in common, even though we may not know one another. So hacky sack just was like, the path to get there. And then once you show me your bag of books, I'm like, no, you got the real right here. I was very impressed with your bag of books.
Yeah, that's one of my main things is a bag of books. What you got in that bag? I really I can't get it out of my head because you're a barber or
Indeed.
were, and you're expanding. But the line that
Yes.
you said was like, I had a bad hair day. That's like, that's how you started your story. And I was like, okay, this is guys. Like, it's so simple. That's how you started. That's what you believed in. He's like, I had a bad hair day. I'm going to fix this. That's how I kind and it moved me because I remember that. I had a bad hair day.
Indeed.
Uh,
Indeed.
Tell
I
me
met a
more.
um I met a gentleman named Jeff the Entrepreneur during my travels in 2024, and he's a person that helps develop businesses, helps develop online businesses, and pretty much a mentor to me. And he gave me a process for telling my life story like really fast because like yo, there's so many different layers. I can tell someone in a meeting so many different things, but just saying, "Hey, I'm a barber," that's boring. I got to give you the why, the how, the where, and end it with like a
Yeah.
KO punch at the end.
Well, the way you started that was brilliant. We're gonna continue with this word concise. It was so good. Because I remembered it. That's all I could think. Is like, I had a bad hair day. And when I tell someone, oh, I met this guy and he's part of it, and he started it because he said he had a bad hair day. And that's why he was like, I'm gonna change this. It's just with Martin Luther King. I know I had a quote on him, but the other day I was telling someone who was like, "Yeah, I had a dream." They're like, "Martin Luther King had a dream." It's just those small little, uh, I guess, quotes. They're powerful, and you had a powerful intro, and I appreciated that. Yeah, so
Indeed. Damn, you got me in the same. Wow, I can't believe I'm in the same conversation with one of the greatest public speakers of the 20th century. Like, that's big, yo.
yeah, I I saw that connection, and you believed in what you wanted to do and what you wanted to change. Um, Now I just met you, so I look forward to kind of like, checking how that works out. I love your picture, the serious face. Yeah, you see, can't even, yeah. I see serious face, and you're like, look at that smile. Um,
May I take up another 2 minutes of your time?
of course.
Okay, so what is the correlation between being naked and being a coach?
The correlation, I don't know. I guess being a coach is someone who believes in you. At least for me, that's how I got started in thinking about it. Now that you're telling me, I remember my first coach. He would see me. He's like, "Gracie, we need someone to swim long distance." And I'm like, "Me, long distance? Like, I'm just here with the team, not any special." But he believed in me, and he pushed me, but not in a way where I felt uncomfortable. It was more like the way that he did it was very, like, I see something in you, give it a try. You won't know till you try it. So, and that's how I do a lot of things. You won't know till you try it. So, as far as coaching, the naked part is, I don't know, I just light up about being naked. but there is a lot about being naked that you it's your birthday suit. You grow up that way. You grow up into this world naked. You're not dressed. But you also grow up, you come into this world being yourself already.
Right.
That's really all it, as in simple terms, it's who you already are. You're already naked all the time. Sometimes we just clothe ourselves with those layers of maybe what we need to do or who we need to be at that moment. But in the end, we're still pretty naked in front of everyone eventually, somehow, somewhere.
That is true. That is true.
Hmm.
I actually look forward to peeling back some of the layers. You present yourself as someone who has a lot of depth. So
Mm.
definitely very pleasing to the eyes and ears, but I know that there's a lot more going on that makes you who you are with your path to personal development, your travels
Hmm.
in the world and the work that you do with nursing as well. I know that
Yeah.
there's a lot that I can gather from the things that fulfill you.
Oh yeah. I was like a lot of depth. I like that. Oh, thank you for the question. This is still in the works. Just thank you so much for being excited about wanting to be on this. I only bring people in who like are excited and want to, do this. It's simple, it's quick, and it's fun. As I'm starting to learn not to force anyone, allow it and let it happen. And you meet great people. And I like the Naked Coach because it's like great people. You get to, we just shared some things that other people can connect to. And that's why I consider it community coaching, because other people can connect to what maybe you're doing, and maybe to what we're talking about, even if it's simple, short, and sweet. So, yeah, it
Indeed.
only takes
Indeed.
one seed.
Yeah, for real. And we can plant so many, so
Mm-hmm.
many. I think
Mm-hmm.
may I give you some pushback?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Make it
So
concise, Aaron.
I got you. Okay. So two suggestions. One, I would like to nominate the next guest. So I think that'd be a way to hack it, have your guests nominate who, to connect you with more people connect you with more people.
Okay, that's exciting.
And then adding in a question, like an icebreaker question.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, so concise. I love it. Who would you like to nominate?
Ooh, that is tough. Um, so since I mentioned him, I think I want to nominate Jeff, the entrepreneur.
Jeff, the entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Okay. All
yeah,
right. Thanks everyone for listening. And thanks, Aaron, again. I'll see you around.
no problem. Thank you very much.